follow that. No, I trimmed it down to 2 hours and 40 minutes. So you do that for you. Worshipful Master, Most Worshipful Grandmaster, Right Worshipful District Deputy Grandmasters, Right Worshipful Sirs, Distinguished East, and all of our lovely guests this evening, I say to everybody, good evening.
Good evening.
Wow. Every person looks fantastic this evening. It is a sold-out event. And for those of you that do not know that I work on Broadway, let me say that this is always an incredible feat. I'm very humbled, a little touched, to be standing before you this evening on this very auspicious reception, honoring all of my close friends and brothers. We all are indeed blessed and very thankful. To be real, I have to admit something to everybody in this room. I'm a bit intimidated. I stand here on this lectern side by side amongst the other honorees, and I can't help but feel a little bit awkward. And let me tell you why. I'm just a little bit tickled, and of course, proud, to have such an honor bestowed upon me, and just to be considered in the same group as them. These truly are great brothers, ladies and gentlemen, and each of them have directly or indirectly influenced me in some way on my journey thus far in the craft. They all have helped me learn and to become a better person. And yes, I am truly grateful simply to be called brother, never mind right worshipful. There's a feeling of warm, fuzzy indebtedness to be able to serve alongside them as equals for the promotion of our craft and to our future. And the future is bright, my brothers. Now let me just for a brief moment address worshipful brother Kevin Weary and his comments. He talked about hair. I still have it. It's just unfortunately not in the place where I want it to be. Unfortunately. I don't even know where to begin to express my thanks to brother Kevin for what he said. He is a fantastic liar. No, I'm only kidding. I'm very tickled. I don't even know what to say, which leads me into my next point. I believe that grace as a virtue is a necessary characteristic that every successful leader must possess. You see, if you're elected or you are appointed to a position of a ruler over the craft, you already have the respect and the attention of your subordinates merely by the dispensation of your own title and authority. And this is a good thing, as it sets up a clear, strong foundation from which to build and create good things while in that particular office. But there's another level of leadership that is far more difficult to retain. It's the level of love and grace that often makes people follow you, no matter what you say. It's the level of care and attention that you possess through hard work and leading by example, and it can only be attained when your subordinates have trust and confidence in your abilities, knowing and believing that their future will be in good hands. And looking at the distinguished men honored this evening in the 10th and 12th Masonic districts, I can say with an open heart that Freemasonry here in central New Jersey is in good hands. Now, my dear guests, I wholeheartedly say to you that leadership truly is a progressive science. I am certain that myself and the rest of the honorees all agree that we all communally strive to be the best versions of ourselves. I mean, that's why we're here. We consistently strive to make a noticeable difference to our friends, to our families, and to our other Freemasons in order to improve the lot of man and society as a whole. I am very thankful to Most Worshipful Brother Gene Marber for this wonderful opportunity, and I look forward to a future career of service and to make a real difference, no matter what. In closing, I leave you with a very, very, very short story. Brother Zenley, a mentor and teacher of mine while I was in high school, said something to me that I'll never forget. I believe it bears repeating, and you may have heard a version of this in some way in your life. He noticed that I really enjoyed being a people pleaser, so he said to me, he goes, Mike, at some point you gotta forget about trying to make everybody happy. He goes, it's not possible. He goes, instead focus on yourself. And I really didn't understand what he was talking about. I said, I can't do that. But he showed me how to forgive others when they fail to live up to my expectations. And he also showed me how to receive grace from others as well. This is very important. But the next words he said to me stayed with me to this day. He explained to me that men are not perfectible, just endlessly improvable, right? So to me, wow, my mind was blown. Remember that at this point, I'm only 18 and still trying to find my way. At 52, still trying to do the same thing. But he said to me, not perfectible, just endlessly improvable, right? That's deep. You can see the wives in this room are nodding about their husbands too. Yeah, he needs a lot of work to do. A lot of improvement. So why do I mention this? Well, as you peruse our bios and look at what we've done thus far in our Masonic careers, you gotta remember something. Remember that we're all on different paths of success. What each of us all have in common is one thing, that we're all trying our absolute best to help make things better. And this is the true path of achievement for our beloved fraternity. And if we are successful, this hopefully will lead us to grace. It'll teach us love, and most importantly, exemplify respect. I thank our Grand Master, I thank my fellow honorees, thank my boys from Philo, and most importantly, I thank Maria, the love of my life. From the bottom of my heart, she has shown and taught me grace to allow me to share my time and create many opportunities to lovingly serve my brothers and my friends. And like I said, we are blessed. Grandmaster, I bid you a good evening, and I thank you very much. On behalf of Maria and myself, I'd like to give you this to spend as you see fit. Thank you.